Hello and welcome back. We're continuing to push our way through the Armstrong cluster, destroying all of the Geth outposts as we go. 2 systems left to explore, 2 outposts left to destroy. Purple gas world. That's the planet we have to on. Source. Heavy metal surveyed. Ah, down we go. Harley and I guess Garrus again? Oh, it looks like it's raining or it's snowing, I can't tell yet. Snow, I think. Yo. Snowy cold world. Might be the first snowy world we've been on. This planet looks far flatter. I'm about done with alpine mountainous regions right. Now, what's all this stuff? Meant to be one anomaly and 3 markers on the map. Well, that's what it is. That's what it is. There's the only gel. Oh, we can't fire while it's repairing. Now again. Gonna flip me? Wait, hang on. Trying to flip. Ooh, ooh. Okay, this is just dumb. We're stuck in the ground. Well, I guess we have to return to Normandy and do that tiny drive again, but at least the thing will be dead. More? That was very strange. Joker had to send out a shuttle to get us because we crashed the car. Now we're taking another car. What could possibly go wrong? Normally the Mako can flip back over with all its jets and stuff. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever really been stuck like that. Yeah, just like before. And over here, at least the Thresher Moor's dead, so this time we can just drive up and pick up whatever we were supposed to. Okay. Right back where we were supposed to be. Human corpses, telltale signs of Geth firepower. Geth are wiping out humans everywhere they find them. And then there's the actual anomaly that we came here to look at. Which kind of looks ominous in the red light of the cliff face here. Ruthian artifact, eh? In data disk. Get across to the debris, which should be right next to the Geth base, really. Look across that big, beautiful expanse of ground with not a mountain in sight. Isn't it beautiful? I think their base was sort of in the mountain. Probably makes sense for what I'm seeing, because their base is probably just in there. I think the debris are at the front of the mountain faces. Well, we'll soon find out. At least we'll be done with this system nice and quick. Salvage the crash probe. Just gonna drop that. And according to this thing, it should be nearly there if it was all jamming. Get over here somewhere. There it is. Move out of the way. So it messes up his aim for a little bit, so he can very quickly deal with all that. And the Geth Colossus. With the Mako, this is just that little bit easier.
Just one more outpost left.
Just one more outpost left. Hopefully the next planet's that flat as well. Yeah, I got on the system. Wow, what a guess. That's the one, okay. If we can survey or do anything with any of these, then we'll land. Those writings, we're finding a lot of those. Nothing there. Alright. Landing on the giant red place. Bringing Tali and Liara again. Got Anomaly. Overrun Research Outpost. Cool. Get that anomaly first. And then the Overrun Research Outpost, which is the last outpost we know they have here. It should militarily dislodge them from the Armstrong cluster. Not them threatening anything else in the area. There's a staging ground. Not as much as we're going to keep going that way. There's something else here to discover. Hopefully it's something good. Great. Shotgun I don't want, and some medium armor I don't want. Abandoned it some time ago. Yeah. Look at this place. I wouldn't want to hang around here either. crashed escape pod. Oh, it's doing that again. God damn it. Autosave back to this. Because it was doing that weird glitch where it just refuses to let me interact with anything, which means right now, fuck that anomaly because I'm not driving to it again. I'll come back later when I'm not recording and do it. We're going to that outpost. I actually think I can see their light shining on top of that cliff, which means here and to the left I should find it, right? Scavenger camp over there. I can see a light or something up there, like I'm certain of it. I'm trying to go up that steep cliff face. Got the bits we can actually use here. I know. Right. Cut across to here. Yeah, there we go. And up. Definitely the place. God damn it, there's a proper path over there, but whatever. That's probably half my problem, is that I'm impatient. I don't look for the proper path, and I take the hardest possible straight direct route up the cliff. All these spikes. That suggests a lot of husk. Red marks. I don't know if they're going to be Geth or husks or what. Feels a lot like that last Cerberus facility. Apparently we've got enemies in every direction. A functioning object, reduced to Omnigel. Rates, malfunctioning objects. Don't get. I just noticed that we're being jammed, which suggests reinforcements just arrived. Oh yeah! Here are the Geth units. Actual Geth units, not just the husk. we had them all. Only one in there. That's it for the place, right? Yeah. Okay, so we've cleaned it out. Didn't really learn anything though. Thought we would have. Oh. Oh. That's because we have Geth reinforcements right now.
Expected one of these outposts to be a main base of operations for the Geth incursion into this region.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
Okay.
It must be a message from the primary Geth base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and eliminate them.
Alright, let's do it. So we found the main hub where they were coming from, where they launched this assault. Let's go kill them. And then the cluster is safe and secure. Alright. Yep, and there you go. Grissom has now appeared. Not much in the way of planets here either. Alien recovered. Bay, light metal. Big old gas giant and then Solcrum next to it. Solcrum, of course, being the place we're looking for. Alright, just mic a little. I'll bring Liara again. Now, I'm sorry, I know the last couple episodes, because I've been doing a lot of these type of side missions, have been particularly draining, but you know, I hope they weren't too bad. Look at that. Kitty! So destructive, he's always eating things, always destroying all my stuff. Hang on. Stop it! He needs to learn not to play with wires. Keep yelling at the damn kitten. He just keeps going for him. Don't understand the fascination with him. Alright, anyway, after this gets base. And then I'd like to go back to the ship and talk to both Garrus and Ashley again. Maybe even Liara. I actually forgot, I haven't really been talking to Liara. He probably has a personal quest too that I've forgotten all about. Cannon. And there you go. Entering Geth base. Armstrong cluster is about to be purged. Whoa. We need to be firing missiles the second over the door. honestly, we don't want to get close to. We want the Juggernaut to stay back. The last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room on a monitor. A Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling mournful couple of words to the innocent lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds beyond the Perseus Veil. Transmitter shuts down. Huh. Now we gotta look around because I'm pretty sure. Grey kit. I don't care about these. Here it is. Geth terminal, I'm pretty sure. Encrypted Geth data files in proper hands could reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarian. Yep, that's the one. That's what Tali will use for her pilgrimage. We'll talk to her and give it to her. Is, you know, exactly what I intend to do. Just like we gave Rex his armor. Back to the Normandy, finally. Now, I've actually looked at our journal. We should have cleaned up. Yeah, we cleaned up heaps. Experience, light materials, blah blah. Zari writings, Prothean. Yes, transparent. Oh yeah, we can't hand it in. Tali and the Geth, yeah. Basically, it wants me to go talk to Tali. Well, she has requested to see you because of this. What I am gonna do though, before we go to Tali, is I've been forgetting to go in here, and Liara actually sets up shop right behind Dr. Chakwa's here.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Hey.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds boring.
Right. That doesn't sound very interesting.
On occasion, I have run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumbled across small bands of privateers. That probably does not seem very exciting to someone like you. I guess seeking out history's lost secrets holds a special appeal for me. I would give a century of my life to discover a beacon like the one you found on Eden Prime. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
I'm not some artifact you can take back to your lab, Doctor.
I am sorry, Commander. I did not mean it like that. I let my professional curiosity get the better of me. Please forgive me. Let us talk about something else.
Right, that's all for now.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Because that being the first time I've spoken to her properly means that now that'll register like, oh, Shepard wants to talk to me, and next time I come back, she'll have more things to say. In any case, the one we really want to talk to is Tali. He most certainly has the most to say of the whole crew.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
What is
Is
it?
something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
For your pilgrimage?
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet.
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
I can't risk that. By wiping out the
You think
Geth.
you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Take it.
Go ahead. Make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt. One I can never repay.
Oh, you don't owe me nothing
The
yet
only
compared to
thing
what I
can
will
offer in
do for your
return is
people.
what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
Don't forget it.
I'll be counting on you, Tally.
Thank you, Shepard.
Gives me Paragon 1 instead of telling her no. As I think if you tell her no, she just steals it, I think is meant to be the story. Like, she's taking it home regardless of what Shepard has to say.
Commander, good to see you.
What's going on,
You've been
Gareth?
with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist
Here
I
we
was sent
go.
to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
How so?
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly.
Organ
We usually get a
harvested.
few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no
What?
Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Not one crooked
What did you do about the
testicle.
geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Good thinking. Lackeys are always easier to scare.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on.
How would you be freaked
Our
out about
medics
being
found
patched up?
incisions all over his body.
Ah.
Some fresh.
Experimenting
That
on
was a
it.
big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Interesting.
So he was growing spare parts in his own employees.
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them all.
As sick as that is, it's
Most of the
genius
victims
too.
were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he
Oh,
deserved.
jeez. Pretty dark
That's the
stuff.
worst part. We never caught him.
Never caught
Why
him.
not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock.
Of course he did.
By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
No wonder you
Idiots.
hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages
Exactly.
might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
You know where
Do
he
you have
is?
any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the
Dr.
military,
Hart.
but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Give it to
I'll
me.
check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
So, dealing with organ harvesters on our way to
Commander?
Noveria, I think?
Dismissed, Chief.
Yes.
Sir.
She doesn't want to talk yet, does she? Oh, maybe she does. We've done a mission.
Commander,
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink.
Hey.
Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
With all we've been through lately? Hell yes.
I only have enough to toast the day, not the captain. It's Armistice Day, when the first contact war ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
Why
You
me?
can't think I'm the most patriotic person on the ship.
Nah, you just happened by at the right time. Don't
That
tell me you don't
works.
know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm General
Not like I've
Williams
exactly been
Gordon,
given
commander
access
of
to
the
files
Shanxi garrison
myself.
in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
I see.
You're blacklisted because of your grandfather's cowardice.
Cowardice. That's what the Terra Firma Party calls it. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better.
Hey. I don't know about Arnold, but Quisling was a bit of a dick. It's the Quisling I think they're talking about. That's from World War II. He was just like a Norwegian opportunist politician. There was nothing major about him. Got what he deserved.
Is this why you're always going on about the council?
If everyone else can look at Shanxi and say, this is why humanity needs to be stronger, then so can I. I'm entitled. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
You're
I'm
tough
gonna
and
kick her off
decisive.
for that.
I value those qualities.
Just consider me a fire and forget missile. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Oh,
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
awesome. Well, and with that, I'll say thank you for watching, and we will go after Garrus's body. Yeah, we'll go after this organ harvester, and then we'll go to Noveria. Bye for now.